Okay, so we're out digging for bottles in this giant slope down the whole hill. And we're digging in this spot, and we've found a bunch
Quart Phillips milk with magnesia, cobalt blue,
a bunch of Bayer aspirin,
baby bears,
tiny little things. There's some big old jugs right there
from the 50s. Crisco. And this is not a disgusting area. This is it's compost.
It's just glass, and I mean, there's no food trash. They even back then they even washed out the bottles because they didn't want ants. So it's basically just dirt.
Sure, but we got the Quart Phillips milk with magnesia cobalt bottles. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 antique gallon amber jugs.
There. We got milk bottles too. That one, real thick glass, square milk bottles.
Square milk bottles. We found a round embossed milk bottle here. But just videotape this when I pull this hill down, so you'll see what we're talking about. Here's an old Bayer aspirin.
Lots of aspirin.
Oh, another cobalt bottle. Another half-gallon milk of magnesia, cobalt.
Gosh, we're gonna find dozens of those.
Those are money.
So that's there. Ooh.
Those are collectible items. Old Bayer aspirins, they say embossed on the side, Bayer. Old Clorox bottle with the lid.
Clorox with the lid.
Alright, here we go.
More Clorox.
That's an older Clorox with the original plastic lid. See, that one's embossed, the other ones are debossed. These are from 1943.
Gosh. Dude.
Oh, look, blue.
More blue?
Phillips milk with magnesia.
I'm running out of spots to put them. Oh, it's tumbling down. There we go.
Well, we're going to take those ones out today.
You want to take them out today or leave them for tomorrow?
Or we can come back tomorrow.
Well, yeah, because there's like 12 of them.
But we are in a honey hole right now.
I'm telling you, digging into the side like this, it's a good strategy.
Are you still taping?
Yeah.
How incredible is this?
It's crazy. Where's the probe?
I just don't have a clue.
It is.
This side probably goes all the way up into that hill.
I mean, look at this. This is a probe that we've been using to poke around. And the probe,
oh, you can hear it.
You can hear it. It goes just that far down. And I mean, before we dug this, it was going 5 feet.
Antique glass medicine bottles. Those are maybe flavorings. I think a lot of the times, because what we have here is we have a lot of corn syrup bottles, flavorings bottles, and just basically jars all together with the bleach. It's a possibility somebody was making sugar shine here. We've got abandoned houses and shacks and old pads. And it's possible that somebody was a moonshiner here. We are in Virginia. It's not unheard of. And also with the Phillips milk of magnesia, drinking moonshine that was bad or not real good for you, you're always going to have stomach ailments. You know, back in the 40s, 30s, 20s, it's not like you could run to the doctor.
Yeah.
So
I put that castor oil in my backpack too.
Yeah, we want that one for now. Grandma will like that. I'll give her something to thrill about. A lot of old Edison bulbs, light bulbs. Oh, that was good. That's good. That was a cool little bottle. Half-gallon.
Oh my god, this is just like falling in there, this probe. But yeah, you can hear them all right here, even farther.
Hear this?
Oh, it's a broken jug.
Oh, that's a broken gallon jug. Bleach bottle. Lots of medicine bottles.
Bayer.
Take this and scratch down. And
oh, blue.
Half-gallon.
Right there.
Half quart. That's a quart Phillips milk of magnesia Cobalt bottle.
Blue is something you always want to find. Cobalt. Alright, well.
This is a broken one?
Yeah, we found that one.
Well, we got what, 6, 7 already?
Yeah.
Of the quart Phillips magnesia. I don't even know if they sell quart bottles of Phillips milk magnesia anymore in plastic, let alone in glass. Shoes. Oh, there's a big jug. Look at that. That's a gallon amber
oh my
jug.
God, that one's huge.
These are awesome. That's antique as all hell.
Sure, that's water. Maybe it's shine.
No, that's not shine. Yeah, there's always, you always find stomach ailment bottles, stomach ailment pills. This is an awesome jug. These are highly desirable for arts and crafts. People like them just because it's amber glass. Nowadays, they don't make anything out of glass because it's a lot, you know, more economical to do it in plastic. But that
huge.
is
It's a full
it
gallon.
says gallon. This might be a Duraglass. It is a Duraglass bottle, which is just awesome.
These
These sell for about $19 on eBay.
Jeez, man.
That's a beautiful jug.
Were they screw top?
I buy new screw tops from
Yeah.
the store, and we do get screw tops for them. Whoa, there's a big bear.
Oh, that's
Or
huge.
maybe that was something else. Hold on, let's find out what it is. Oh, that's an olive jar.
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of looks like Mount Olive.
Honey. Use honey. But old car tire, some kid's toy. This was just a trash dump. Now it also possibly could have been a trash dump after this building. There's an old mason jar. After this area was already abandoned, the road did come up here, and people could have just been coming up here and dumping their trash.
That's maybe why there's batteries.
From the community.
Yeah.
They don't, you know, they're, like I say, there wasn't trash men back then. That's an old pickle jar.
Damn.
But yeah, this is quite the deal. We will definitely be coming back to this. Throw some video on YouTube tonight and show people what there is here. Oh, there's another old flavorings bottle. Those are nice. Not all that exciting. I get really excited when I find cobalt, even though it's pretty common here, but
Blue.
we do like it. All right, well, let's call it a day for today.
Yep.
We'll take a few cobalt bottles out just to clean them up and see what they look like when we get home. Maybe
All right.
the 2-gallon jugs.
Yeah.
And we know what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll come prepared. We'll bring a cooler, some beverages,
Yep.
some sandwiches. I mean, we got Clorox bottles. We got quart. We got milk. We got quart milk of magnesia, which are kind of hard to find.
I think you're right about this. Like, that's why they had them, maybe because they were shiners, and then
Yeah.
the stomach ailments.
These are square glass milk bottles, pretty desirable. I mean, and none of this stuff is really old, like the you know, there's some bottle diggers that would break all this stuff, but I just find it interesting. These gallon jugs are quite, I just find them beautiful. That's a big, beautiful piece of glass.
Yeah.
But and then, you know, you see stuff that's just from the past, you know, glass Crisco, brown amber glass Crisco,
Yeah.
and glass Clorox. But I'm really stoked about these quart Phillips milk of magnesia bottles.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are
crazy.
those are gonna those are, arts and crafts are just sitting in a window, you know, where the morning sun comes in after they're polished up and cleaned out. It's really a beautiful thing to look at. Charles Henry Phillips was an English pharmacist known for developing milk of magnesia. He had a patent in 1873 for hydrated magnesia mixed with water, which he called milk of magnesia. He produced this milk of magnesia and other pharmaceuticals at his Glenbrook farm, which incorporated in 1885 as the Charles H. Phillips Company in Stamford, Connecticut. The world recognized blue bottle is a staple in homes, medicine cabinets worldwide, and up until the mid 30s to late 40s, glass was used in creating these bottles, and then plastic became more accessible. The bottles we found today, we believe, are being used in a moonshine operation. One, because of the location we found it in. Two, because of the bottles in the area also. We found lots and lots of corn syrup bottles, lots and lots of empty bleach bottles, lots of these milk of magnesia bottles. Corn syrup was a staple used in making sugar shine back in the day. Bleach was used to clean out kettle pots, containers, and things like that. And of course, the milk of magnesia was probably used. You drink sugar shine all day, you're definitely going to get some stomach ailments. So, okay, thanks for joining us on our first video today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, hit like, and we'll be posting more. We're going back to Moonshiner's Ravine tomorrow. Thanks again.